Nigga kill over a bitch, but let a rat keep his wife.
Shit, this record.
Open my phone. Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all cool. I just want my brother to see me. Take a breather. I just want my brother to see me. I just want my brother to see me. My brother can't see me. They did this shit before. They did this shit before.
That's not the way to do it.
They did it before. I got video of them messing with my brother and me before. I ain't do nothing. I just wanted my brother to see me. I ain't do nothing to him. That's my family. That's my family in that store.
Come on.
Ray, please. Come on. Ray, please. You and all that. Now see me one-on-one, man. Now that 40 motherfuckers there for my brother, man. Ray, please.
You have deputies who just lost a friend, a co-worker in the same room with the family of the man who is accused of killing him. Now, just a matter of seconds after Rodney Hinton Jr. entered the courtroom, an outburst, a man came to the front claiming he was Hinton's brother, trying to get his attention. This is what happened.
Got to have a seat. Got to have a seat.
Have a seat, sir.
Sit down.
That's my brother.
Yeah, now the outburst goes on. Hinton is escorted out of the courtroom. They finally get things under control, and Hinton returns to the court for this hearing to hold him on no bond. It's a special hearing. It requires evidence to be presented. A prosecution called a Cincinnati police detective who said Hinton had been at the police station to meet with the chief and to see body cam of police from the day before. That body cam showed officers shooting Hinton's son, Ryan Hinton, to death. And it came as they stopped the stolen car. After leaving that scene and seeing this video, the detective said Hinton was very emotional. Family didn't even want him to drive home. He didn't, but he came back later to get his car, and then he headed to the area of the UC campus where Deputy Larry Henderson was directing traffic for the UC graduation. The detective said Hinton picked out the first officer he saw and accelerated toward him.
Through the intersection, directly at where Deputy Henderson was standing, and struck Deputy Henderson and the metal utility pole on the northeast corner of the intersection.
Okay. Were there any evidence of skid marks?
No, there were no indications at any point that he tried to brake, stop, or otherwise avoid Deputy Henderson.
I think the conduct in question is classic mental illness criminal conduct. It's always intentional, it's bold, it's conspicuous.
I don't know that...
That's a hallmark sign that somebody is not in their right frame of mind, no attempt to deceive, no attempt to hide what they did.
Tonight, the father of a teen fatally shot by Cincinnati police Thursday, now behind bars, after investigators say he killed a deputy from another department the next day with his car.
There is a connection between these two incidents.
38-year-old Rodney Hinton Jr. is charged with aggravated murder. Prosecutors say he intentionally struck a recently retired Hamilton County deputy who was on traffic patrol.
I've got an officer now.
A makeshift memorial today at the intersection. The deputy...
Family matters. I'm going to speak to the brother situation first. Emotions running high. You like, I may not never see my brother again, not even be able to come visit him. because they probably gonna do something to him. You know, the police is the biggest gang ever known to man. So if you think anything different than that, your computer never ever worked or never calculated anything correct. But the brother, I say he was doing too much, but I can't say that because I can say that, but on the other hand, I can't because this may be the last time he see his brother. There's no way he gonna get away from this. It's unfortunate that it happened. I can't even imagine going to see my brother in there knowing that that's what happened, and I probably never see my brother again. Like I probably would have been the same way. I could see the emotion in his face. Y'all seen he wasn't acting. You know what I'm saying? But what you was about to do is you about to get yourself locked up. So what was you trying to do? Laying yourself next to him? Because I'm glad that they was able to read that he really wasn't no harm or trying to harm, because you got this big, strong dude there like myself, you know what I'm saying, nigga, standing in front of this white police officer, lady, Mexican, whatever she is, and he big and they ain't jump on him, man. So, nah, let's get to the brother that did this, the one who lost the son. I feel him. He come off to me as one of them fathers that the day he had his son, he said, nobody better not never take him away from me. That already was in his computer. That already was downloaded. Nobody better not never. But this where we failed at. We could have been better. Taking a look at him, I know how he came up. Same way I done came up. You get what I'm saying? I could tell we rough around the edges, but we good people. I don't know how good he is, but I ain't gonna say he a bad person. Even after this situation, he just lost his son. I can't stand with the boys in blue. No. First off, y'all liars. You lied. Cincinnati, they lied. Now, if the boy had pointed a gun at him, it is what it is. But they didn't, and they trained for these situations. The father, he went to go see, and it just wasn't sitting with him right. Hold on. He didn't point that gun. And that's what set the father off. Only thing I'm against with the whole situation that the father did, I don't care about the color. I'm never with somebody innocent dying or being unalive because of somebody else's situation. Get your man. Hit your target. I'm never against what somebody else feel. I really want all of it just in the perfect world, the killing and all the situations like this to stop. That's in the perfect world, but we not. And he played the eye for an eye game, and I don't blame him. Some people say, if we do this, every time they do that, it'll stop. Or we'll be going to war within our own communities. And at some point, it'll stop because they don't want that. But then again, they're just going to call them more firepower. And guess what that caused? You know, but on the flip side to this, like, I stand with dog. I feel it. The only thing is, if you got some other kids, now you ain't there to protect them. How you gonna protect them from anything? So that fuse blew. You did what you did. You got other kids. You could take care of them from behind the wall, but after what you did, it's not gonna be a regular stay for you like everybody else. So you're not gonna be able to take care of your kids. You're not gonna, you can hustle on that side, but like I say, your stay gonna be a little different if you make it through it. you know, but hopefully it's a loophole or something. The dude could come from under this with an outdate, a real outdate or something, or mental, because they lied. And that's major. One more thing. Let's be clear. We got to do better, because the little nigga wasn't supposed to be stealing no cars or running around with Glocks. And so that's on us. That's on us. I just had to think, and I had to get, that's on us. But you a trained officer, you could have shot him in the leg or something, and you lied about the situation of why you did what you did. So if you got to lie about it, then you know you was wrong, and that's the situation. You lied about it so you know you didn't have to do what you did. That's the admission to you didn't have to do what you did if you had to lie about it, because you know what you did was wrong. And that's the problem. I'll be back with another one.